Petrol UK! Pro B's at the Landmark Hotel, joined in person for the first time. Welcome to London, trainer Pat Barrett. How are you?
I'm good, thanks.
Hey, you know what? Off camera, I saw you by the entrance. I say, wow, this guy's looking hella sharp. He's looking like you're ready actually to fight.
No, then my fighting days are done now.
How's the journey been down to London?
It's good, you know. I mean, basically, it's London's kind of like a hometown to me anyway. I used to live in Tottenham, innit? White Hart Lane, so I feel like I'm back at home, so it's mine up.
Yeah. Do you know what, first off, you've got to offer our condolences to Zelfa, who lost his mum. I saw that online. Yeah, very heartbreaking news once I heard that.
Yeah, it is not. She's my sister, my baby sister. She's heavily going to be missed, but never forgotten. We all love her to pieces. But you know, we have to keep moving on. We have to stay strong in this situation, and we have a good family, and we network tight, and we have good friends. You know, Zelfa is like not just like a nephew, he's like a son. Working with Zelfa still in the gym, getting him back out there because it's just like what his mum would have wanted. There's no point in sitting, being sad, moping around. We've got great memories of Sonia. And we're just going to remember all the great times. That's going to move us on. She had a beautiful smile. She was always happy, and I cherish her moments, and she still lives on to me and Zelfa. And this fight, you'll see when Zelfa fights at the end of the month, how he goes.
No, definitely, you know, life definitely throws its curveballs. You know, just when you think things are going right, you know, things always happen. But, you know what I mean, I think that's where it shows character, right?
Yeah. I mean, at certain times, I mean, things can either make you stronger or it can make you weaker. It just depends on what kind of person you are. And this is going to make me and Zelfa and Lyndon even stronger because as a family, we've got a lot to prove, and I think people want to see us fail because it's just the way it is in this life.
100. You know what? We got cast back to after the Yarde and Arthur fight. All those months back, obviously, we caught up then. And since then, you know, a lot of things have changed in the world. You know, I think we did our last interview via Zoom, and we were breaking down the fight. Now, Lyndon's been out, you know, with an injury and stuff like that. I mean, how's it been him, you know, trying to make his way back to full fitness for July the 10th?
You know what? It's not been difficult because his mindset's always been there. You know, we've got to put the last fight behind us now, and that doesn't exist now. I mean, I wish everyone would stop going on about the Yarde fight and the win. We've had the glory moments of that fight. We enjoyed it. This is where we're back to normal now. Reality kicks in. We're back being the challenger for whatever we're doing. As you can quite clearly see, we still don't get the full respect we rightly deserve in every possible way. I mean, they're still trying to make it the Anthony Yarde show, where it's the Lyndon Arthur show. I mean, as you can see on BT Sports, they did a little piece and they put it like Lyndon was fighting Yarde. Like they're trying to get like people to talk about the rematch. But you know, no disrespect to Anthony Yarde, he doesn't have nothing to bring to the table at this present moment in time. And we're in that #1 spot where we can fight for the world title. And just like he did against Kolarov, we're going to do the same thing. We want that chance. We don't need to be looking saying we've got to have this match or we need this match. We need to be respecting and say, you know what, you want to fight for the world title? And by that time, you know, if he's still there, one of the hopes is we win the world title, we defend it. We make it a big thing at the Yarde and Lyndon Arthur rematch. No problem.
You did say months ago that rematch wouldn't happen straight away, and things have kind of transpired that way.
Well, look, in all fairness, right, when we fought Yarde, yeah, we was the champion. Yeah, we was used as a stepping stone. Yeah, because BT loves Yarde because of the audience that it provides. Okay, now it's our turn to showcase. Yeah, and once we showcase the way we should showcase, and I think, you know, the roles will obviously change. Yeah, And as I told Lyndon, you know, respect has to be earned, it's not given. Yeah, and once we earn the respect, we beat Yarde, we still not got it. And let's just forget about that. Let's just move on to the next thing and do what we have to do on this next fight. And you know, we perform good here, we take care of business here. Then people will realise, oh, he is kind of durable when he lets two-handed shots go. And I don't even think Yarde will want the rematch when he sees what Lyndon's capable of doing. I'm telling you this now, I don't think he will. Because, you know, if Lyndon could do that on let's just say 80%, what can he do on 100%?
You think Frank Warren's obviously put both fighters in the same bill with having the thought that these two will fight later in the year, or are you throwing it out there like, look, it's not happening straight away anyway?
Well, I don't know what Frank Warren's done. I'm just speaking from my own experience as a trainer and as an ex-fighter. I mean, if the fight meant something and there was millions in it, then yeah, we'd take the fight. Yeah, but it doesn't mean anything. Yeah, it's only what Anthony Yarde wants for it to redeem his own self. Yeah, and I don't care what Anthony Yarde wants. Yeah, you're not going to use look, this is not just my fighter, this is my cousin. Yeah, and I want him to retire from this game with loads of money. Anthony Yarde has made a lot of money out of boxing. Okay, considering what he went into it with nothing. Had no amateur fight, didn't do this. And I applaud him. I really do applaud him. I haven't got a bad word to say, but it's our time now. They've got to learn to accept things gracefully, keep doing what they're doing, get themselves back to where they need to be, and stop watching what other people are doing. It's plain and simple, because we ain't looking over there at them. So what they're doing with this now, putting it like this, I don't care. I'll tell you now, I don't really care. As far as I know boxing, yeah, and to my know, if you want to build something up, then build it up. But don't just try and use us back again as a stepping stone, because you've done it once and it didn't work. So don't do it again.
Obviously, you said, look, Lyndon was 80% last time out. At full fitness, if this rematch does go ahead, I mean, would you
It wasn't about fitness, he was 100% fit. Yeah, it wasn't about the fitness, because quite clearly, look how we did the 12 rounds. It's not the fitness, it was the mindset. Yeah, when you've got something in your mind and you're in a boxing ring and you're fighting someone like Anthony Yarde, you need to be 120%. And even if you could do that on 80%, yeah, with the injury, with the arm, not being able to do what he could do capably, properly, yeah, and he did it all right. I mean, real and truly, what's Anthony Yarde going to do any different? This is what I want to know, what people think. What, is he going to run out from first round and fly out and try and swing his punches? Because he'll just get knocked out, he'll walk onto shots. So he ain't going to outbox him. It's never going to happen. Because he hasn't got the pedigree what Lyndon's had, the experience that Lyndon's had, the way that I've schooled Lyndon and brought him up. I mean, Lyndon was 8-9-0 on the small all shows, learnt the circuit before he stepped up to the big shows, yeah, proved everything from the bottom, earned his way to the top, yeah. It wasn't just giving fights and yeah, look great on TV and knocking people out. It wasn't about that. So he's been well, nicely groomed and brought along nicely. And everything that he gets at this top level, he deserves, he's earned. And I'm not saying Anthony Yarde doesn't, because all due respect to him for being where he is and doing what he's doing, and his team. But listen, build it. If they want to make it, build it, create it. Let him have a title, put 2 titles at risk. He came to the table with nothing. There was a vacant title and there was a Commonwealth. And we took both. What more do you want?
Okay, what do you make of Anthony Yarde resisting calls to change his trainer and retain Tunde?
Look, no disrespect again, I'm going to tell you something. I ain't even talking about Anthony Yarde and what they're doing. I'm not interested, yeah? I don't care to the slightest. All I'm interested about is what we're here for, me and Lyndon Arthur, his next fight on the 10th of July. Yeah, against someone beaten kid. I mean, once again, we have to get these kind of fighters. You see the fighters they've been offering before we fight for the world title. It's ridiculous. Yeah, right? I've took this fight for Lyndon because it's a similar thing, and the way he's going to have to train and fight is going to be the same way he's going to have to fight whoever it is for the world title. I can't remember his name. The light heavyweight was just won the world title.
Yeah, Joe Smith Jr.
Joe Smith Jr. I mean, that's a fight that we got offered. That's a fight that we won. Yeah.
I'll just snap on.
Right? And this is why we took this opponent. See, why don't they give Anthony Yarde someone like this kind of an opponent? I mean, he's fighting a guy who's had he's undefeated and rated about 150 in the world or something. I mean, come on, man. You're talking about fighting for world titles. Put him in with someone credible then.
All right, Pat. I said I won't do drink champs with you before the press starts. So yeah, man, it's good to see you, man. And look, man, we look forward to return of King Arthur, July the 10th.
Thank you.
Big up the Manny, man.
Thank you.
Cheers.